What is going on, my lovelies? Here is another video of a 3-tier cake that I made a few weeks ago. It's a wedding cake. The bottom tier is a 12-inch round cake. All the cakes are vanilla cakes that are filled with vanilla custard. This second tier is a 10-inch round vanilla cake. And again, it is filled with vanilla custard. So I'm just doing some filling and crumb coating on these ones. And the top tier is a 6-inch round cake. It is the smallest one, and the bride and groom specifically requested a 6-inch for the top tier because they wanted to take the top tier home so that they could have it for their first anniversary cake. And because this is a 3-tier cake, of course, we would be using dowels. I used clear plastic straw dowels that I got from Amazon. I used 8 dowels for the bottom tier because it will hold the most weight for the middle and the top tier. And it's a very simple decoration or design. I used here my Swiss meringue buttercream. It's just white in color. And I just covered the entire cake with the buttercream and smooth it out as much as I could. And same thing goes for the middle tier, which is a 10-inch round cake. I used 6 dowels for this tier to hold the top tier, which is a 6-inch. And the same thing with the bottom tier. I just used my Swiss meringue buttercream to cover and ice this middle tier. And same thing with my top tier, which is a 6-inch round cake. I just covered it with my Swiss meringue buttercream. And for the bottom tier, I used a wooden dowel in the middle so that I could place my 10-inch round cake on top of it and it would not topple when I do the delivery. There is a thin board underneath the 10-inch cake. And I wrapped it with cling wrap or saran wrap so that it wouldn't touch the cake on the bottom tier. At this point, the bottom tier and the middle tier are actually done already. Again, it's a very simple cake. I did create or make some sugar flowers that are navy blue in color, some roses and peonies, and I decorated the bottom and the middle tier at home. But for the top tier, as you can see, I had to put it at the location. Thankfully, they did have a kitchen where I could finish the decoration of the cake. After placing the top tier on the cake, I just needed to smooth it out and cover the seams between the middle and the top tier and continue with putting the rest of the decoration on the cake. I colored the white fondant with navy blue gel food coloring from Chef Master and Color Mill to get the navy blue color of the flowers. And once they dried out, I also brushed them with navy blue powdered color so that the color would deepen and it would not look very pale. And then I also created some leaves out of fondant that I just stuck onto the cake. All the flowers and the leaves were attached to floral wires so that it would be easier to just put them in there and they would not fall off. And I also created some additional decorations out of the extra flower wires that I had. I just piped some white buttercream on the half of the wire and just stuck them also onto the cake. And I like the effect that these white buttercream had on the cake because it added a little bit of extra height to the decoration. And unfortunately, I did not have enough flowers, so I just improvised and piped some navy blue Swiss meringue buttercream onto the cake between the gaps and in between the flowers. I used a 2D Wilton piping tip to pipe as hydrangeas, and then I also used some edible gold leaf on the side of the flowers just to add a little bit extra decoration on the cake because again, it's a very simple design. It's just white and the navy blue flowers. And after that was done, it was ready to be served and to be put on the cake table. And that's basically it. The cake is done. And the bride and groom also requested to have 3 dozens of cupcakes. They're vanilla as well, and I just frosted them with navy blue and white Swiss meringue buttercream. The cake is very simple, but it is beautiful. Thankfully, the bride and groom loved it, and everybody else also liked it. It took me quite some time to finish, even though it is simple. It's primarily because of the sugar flowers, but everything was worth it. I really enjoyed making this cake, and there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video and for your continued support. Please like this video, share, and comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Thank you and have a good day.